Ina ucuz bayağı. Ina alttan kan gel.
Nubra is an isolated and landlocked sub-region of Ladakh, which is itself a landlocked region of Jammu and Kashmir state. Ladakh remaining cut off with the rest of the world for 6 to 7 months during winter due to heavy snowfall that blocks the highways and passes. It is 120 kilometers from Leh to the first village of Nubra, and the farthest being 300 kilometers. It is predominantly a Buddhist area. To reach Nubra, one has to negotiate the world's highest motorable road, the Khardungla, which is 18,400 feet above the sea level. Amchis enjoy high respect and social status in the Ladakh society. The meaning of Amchi is itself explanatory in Ladakh, that means superior of all. They do not merely follow the theoretical text, but also have practical knowledge, which is handed over to them from generations. Amchi in Ladakh are looking after 60% of public health. There are 3 different methods of examinations of a patient: that is, inspection, palpation, and interrogation. Among the three methods, examination by interrogation is considered the most important. However, before attempting a patient for treatment, it is necessary for an amchi to accurately examine the conditions of pulse with reference to etiology signs, symptoms, and useful and harmful regimes.
एक जगह
You 하시는 분이셨습니다. 이 가상 하나 주 유 연수 비나 러시아 그리고 도서방 소주 당전 대상.
Plants are the prime sources for preparing medicines in Tibetan medical system. Different parts of plants such as flowers, fruits, roots, tubers, barks, stems, and leaves are used in preparing medicines. It is more often a combination of between 3 to 40 ingredients. The end product is either in form of powder, tablets, paste, ointment, or decoction. At present, most of the trained amchis give the medicines in mainly pills form that are made in pharmaceutical companies or some professional amchis. The Lord Buddha taught that there is not a single ingredient on earth which does not have some form of therapeutic property. But to determine the proper use of ingredients is difficult. Plants have always been used for a wide range of necessities of human life. The wild plants are the major ingredients in Tibetan medicine. Each plant possesses intrinsic potency. Some plants are toxic and poisonous. They are purified prior to use by special detoxification and purification methods. According to WHO report, over 3/4 of the world's total population cannot afford the products of modern medicines and have to rely upon the use of traditional medicine of plants' origin. In 1994, Amchi Rigzentundup met with Mr. Ton Klooster and his wife Mariella from Holland while collecting herbs from the mountains in Ladakh. The couple were already ambitious to help poor and needy patients of remote and rural areas. So they got a perfect medium in form of Amchi Rigzentundup to reach rural people with Medicare needs. Mr. Ton and Mrs. Mariella Kloster in their first goodwill attempt, donated an ambulance jeep to Amchi Rigzentundub in 1999 with a view that the Amchi could reach to the needy people in far-off places with medicines. Later, Amchi Tundub has established a Amchi Trust under the banner of Large Sorik Foundation, Nubra, with 5 executive members headed by himself. Keeping in view with the fruitful results from the activities of Large Sorik Foundation, Mr. Ton and Mariella Kloster have offered a proposal to establish an Amchi Health Center at Sumur, Nubra with financial assistance. So Large Sorik Foundation has quickly come into action on the project, and in 2002 the Amchi Health Center has started its function with 2 traditional doctors Amchi at Sumur. On the other side, Mr. and Mrs. Ton Kloster also formed an organization in Holland called Stichting Hulp aan Nubra to ensure regular flow of funds to Large Sorik Foundation to carry out health programs in Nubra Valley of Ladakh.
Kiki Soso Larkyalo! Kiki Soso Larkyalo! Kiki Soso Larkyalo!
Diagnose.
As far as Amchi Surak Foundation is concerned, they have been conducting these Amchi camps in far-flung villages and providing ambulance to the needy patients and providing ambulance to us to carry out national programs and global programs. So I congratulate Mr. Rezin for opening an Amchi center at this gate, which was very much needed for the people.
और ये जो श्रीमान और श्रीमती क्लोस्टर जी लोग हैं ना, तो ये लोग हॉलैंड में एक संस्था बनाए तकरीबन 10 साल पहले.
장고 그냥 장고 장고 콜라이.
장고 콜라.
가서 다.
너무 상하네요, 좀.
사대소.
예.
야, 그걸도. 땅장. 그 사부디나 하양 사파용.
어때요? 차장자도 속고참. 뭐잖아. 돈 너무 좀 왜? 맞아. 손랑 용 어떠냐?
손랑 했던 거.
손광 거용네.
손광 맞잖아.
야, 근데 가면 라페 식사네.
내 상황이 아까.
잡지. 치시겠다. 양?
맞아, 좀 이상하다.
par bosa
Zaten malzemeler var orada ketken.
tisketpa
Fatik masbuka.
ketpa
나도 정말 독간지 슈그랑 단다다 인지다. 근데 이혼 분이 양 kirkirchi ni china ke don chana. Ni kirkirchi china ki kirkirchi. Yu ke tena mingu don chana ya. Lu sum don chana ya. Chakse don hey.
나오스 난가래 카페 나오나 이수가 송어송 이 욕나 주가 배
Oi, kan mazaya sana. Ina la posso imbres tanto scorre mi tangola.
cinquunzes 이라나
Mwana genza kada komas koshi.
Dia phala sonse ta khosi. Yang sonse khala kuchi ke.
Changthang, considered to be one of the most backward and downtrodden areas of Ladakh, lies in the east-south of Leh, bordering China. Population